Flowers by the window for you, baby. Flowers in the morning, flowers in the morning, flowers by the window.
Hello everybody, I want to say thank you so much for clicking on this video. I also want to say thank you to everyone for showing me love on the last video. Thank you for the positive feedback. Thank you for the constructive criticism. Like, it really means a lot to me, and it only motivated me to spend my next night, which is tonight, doing this video. And I really appreciate it. Like, it means the world to me. I will never stop saying thank you. My heart is open for feedback always, and I just really appreciate it. So that's one. Two, yes, so 90% of the products that I use are all e.l.f. and Maybelline, so I don't really think they're that expensive. I don't think they're expensive at all, honestly. So anyone could achieve this look. I just did a regular smoky eye with a plum lip, or I call it plum, but the lipstick says Oatmeal Raisin, but it's whatever I say it is because my channel. Let me stop being a bird. Can't stop, won't stop. No, let me stop. But yes. So I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate all the comments, everything. Like, I really love it. Likes, thank you so much. And it just keeps pushing me, and I appreciate it so much. So yes, thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe, commentary, don't grease me. Yes, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Hello everybody. I first start off with the PORE-fessional. It's a pro balm to minimize the appearance of your pores, and then afterwards the primer I use is an ultra smoothing primer by NickaK New York, and you can find this at any beauty store. The Benefit PORE-fessional, I believe you could get it at e.l.f. if I'm not mistaken. So I started with showing you that one brow was already done, and I'm going in with the brow pomade by Ardell, and I'm showing you this brow because this is my bad brow. Like, this brow is shorter than the other. Don't ask why, it just is because the waxing lady messed it up. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So to make sure your brows aren't extra long, you could always line them up with the front of your eye to the end of your eye, and that's just a little tip to keep your brows in check if anyone would like to use it. So now I'm cleaning this up with the LA Pro Girl Concealer in the color Toffee, and I always clean up under and I always go on top. If you can't blend the top off really well, you can always just clean up the top with your foundation color. So now I'm priming my lid with Urban Decay primer lotion in the color Original, and I always use a brush because I feel like it spreads easier for me personally. So now I'm about to go in with the cranberry that I used in my first video, and it's from the Love and Beauty palette, and that's going to be my transition color, so it's going to be in the middle of my eyelid. Now I'm using that same palette, and I'm using the black, and I'm going to start doing the bottom of my eyelid, and I just lightly dab it and keep going till I'm content. So now I'm going in with the Maybelline palette. I don't remember the name exactly, but I will find it and put it in the description box below. But I'm using the black just to go over it because I wasn't content with the black from the other palette. So now I'm picking up the same brush I used to put on my cranberry, and I'm blending out the black with it so it can start to look one, like a family, like it's supposed to be. So now I'm going in with the LA Pro Girl 3D blush contour, and I showed you the two that I mixed together that I put under my brow. And yes, I put it in, and then afterwards I use my cranberry brush that I used before, and I just use that to blend it out and soften it up. So now I'm picking up a Nude, that's the name of it, Nude, but it's by Love and Beauty, and I'm using the third eyeshadow, and I'm putting on top of the black. The reason why I'm doing this is because it's like a shimmery off purple blackish, and I just think it softens up the black look. Now I'm going in with my Rimmel London waterproof eyeliner. I'm going under and I'm going over my lid, if that makes sense. You do that and it makes your lash look thicker than what it is. And if your eyes water when you do this, open your mouth. If you open your mouth, you won't water. So now I'm going in with a color corrector from LA Pro Girl because I got some blemishes. I have dark spots on my face. I used to sleep with my glasses on when I was a kid, so I have those marks on my nose. Like, I'm trying to be a John. Like, I wasn't cute in these streets forever, so this is why. Like, this is why. This really helps, guys. So after you like put it on, try to like blend it out so that way it doesn't pop out after you cover it with your foundation. All this makeup got me working up an appetite. Just needed a snack, so ignore me eating my grapes. So good, look at me dancing. Now it's foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless in the color 360 Mocha. So before you put on your foundation, pour it on the back of your hand. Your body temperature will warm it up a little and smoothen it out. So that way when you spread it on your face, the spread will be more smoother and less cakey. going in with my LA Pro Girl concealer in the color Toffee. And I'm going under my eyes, between my nose, forehead, under my chin, above my lip, and my jawline. And then afterwards, I'm going to blend it up. Now you know it wouldn't be me if I wasn't a bird. Look at me, fuck it up, fuck it up. So now I'm doing my favorite part, the baking. I'm using the Benign Luxury Powder in the color Banana. Oh, for girls, for my complexion, I recommend you use the Topaz one, which works so much better. So you should get that. I also heard the Airspun baking powder is actually good too. I can't really back that up because I never tried it, but that's if you ladies want to try something else other than Benign. Or you could use the Laura Mercier. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So all this baking got me thirsty, so you know. Salsa water, I love salsa water, fun facts. So now I'm about to do my lashes. I'm using the Rimmel London Scandaleyes Eyes Curvaler, and I think it's popping. So yeah. So while you're watching me, you're gonna see me have a struggle putting on my lash. It just was not working out for me. So you know, but sis got it together real fast, regular. And yes. So after you put the glue on the lash, I recommend you give it a few seconds before putting it on, because then it's going to be messy and it's going to slide off and then you're going to look dumb. So let's not. Let's look pretty, everybody. So now after baking, I'm dusting off the banana powder. I usually use two brushes. I use a regular brush, and then afterwards I go on with like the brush. It looks like a little baby brush for like Barbie hands or whatever. So I use that, and the only reason why I use two is because I feel like they just complement each other. Whatever one doesn't get off, the other one will, and it gets rid of that ashy look. So now I'm going in with another concealer, or contour, whatever you want to call it, and the color is Expresso. And afterwards I'm going to start to brush it out with a brush, but I'm brushing downward. So guys, next I'm about to set the brown contour or whatever. And the e.l.f. palette that I just showed you, it doesn't have a name, so I showed you, so hopefully if you see it, you know that's the one. But I'm using it, going over it to set it, and I think it's a beautiful brown. So if you don't have a bronzer, you can always use a nice brown eyeshadow that shimmers if you want, your choice. So now under my brow, I'm using e.l.f. eyeshadow, and the name of this palette is called Peach Please. I'm just going under my brow with one brush. With another brush, I'm going to blend it out. Now for the corner of my eyes, I'm using Golden Halo. That's the name of this Maybelline palette, and I love it. It's really my favorite, which is why I'm running out. So yes, ladies, you should get it. Like, you should really find it somehow, or find a nice dupe, and oh, it's beautiful. And you can also use this as highlighter too. So now I'm going back in with that same palette I had earlier, the Maybelline palette, and I'm doing the black eyeshadow under my eyelid to give it a more of a smokier look, and you'll see the difference when I look up better in the camera. Ooh, bad bitch, bad bitch, bad bitch. Ooh, I get too hyped. Yep, and I was jamming, and now I need a great break because I'm hungry. Yep. So now I'm using the MAC Pigment as my highlighter, and the name is Melon. This is the one that if you don't blend it right, you won't look like a shiny prostitute. So get it all the way together, and hopefully, I hope I did it up to par. Ooh, did you see that? Like, we just had to respect that, give it appreciation. Glow, glow, ladies. So after I do my highlight with the fan brushy thingy, I use another brush and I blend it out to smoothen it so I could look appropriate, you know? So now I'm using the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the color Oatmeal Raisin. And afterwards I'm going to go in the center of my lips with Colourpop's Chai. I'm going to lightly put it in the middle, and I'm going to use my finger to spread it out. Now this Chai Colourpop lipstick is actually a matte, but being that the NYX's gloss, it's gonna gloss it up after I mush my lips like I just did right there. Snack time! So this little trick stops you from having lipstick on your teeth. And now I'm about to use the e.l.f. setting spray, and I'm going to spritz my face, and then I am all done.
Girl, as long as you wrap your arms around me, ooh, baby, I don't care what them people say.